Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle in Hollywood. Now, okay, I was gonna go out and do a regular, Hollywood Boulevard walk this morning, look at some stars, on the ground, the Walk of Fame, all that kind of stuff, your regular kind of, we're gonna go look at some Hollywood stuff, right? So, but here's what happened. I'm on the Nextdoor app and I see that there's this big encampment down the street from the gym that I go to that burned down. So, and in another video, which I will link at the end of this one, you will see what it looked like before, because I totally did a whole walk by, what are the tents like in Hollywood? It's the first one that I did. And see, right now I'm on Mansfield. So in the most recent video, which is the one right before this one, I went to go check out a fire that was by my house. And so that was in the last video. I'm not trying to make this a channel about tents, but this is just what is happening. So I'm just showing you what's happening. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm an actor, I'm a producer of independent films and that kind of thing. If you've seen The Chair with Roddy Piper, it's a cool little horror film. Link is also in the description. Check it out. I played Bowen in that and also produced it. That was fun. Zombie with a Shotgun, also in the link in the description. Played Hank Ray in that. That was a lot of fun. Shot that in New York. So anyway, if you like independent film and you want to support me in the channel, please join the Patreon. $3. You can see all the kind of stuff from the past and what we're doing into the future, and you can be a part of it. All right, moving right along. First things first, I need some coffee. I'm gonna be lazy and I'm gonna get the coffee at the AM/PM right up the street. And so I think I can make iced coffee there. I'm gonna check it out, but that's what's happening. I gotta get some coffee so that I can formulate words better than I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna take you through the route that I went on the first tent video, and we're gonna go see if those tents are still there. And if they are not, then that's great. But yeah, we're gonna check out things along the way to the gym where this fire was. So thank you for joining me on this. By the way, if you're curious about this shirt, it is a Vigvisir shirt. It's an Icelandic symbol for safe travels and whatnot. And I think we could all use a little bit of that. I hand screen these, by the way. And if you get one, it's in the link in the description. If you get one, I will also send a signed postcard with it from Preacher 6, which is in post-production. So let's go get some coffee, shall we? AM/PM, the land of coffee. All right, I think I'm changing my mind here because there's no just regular, just cold coffee. It's if you want that, it's like this, which is 9,000 calories, and I'm not about that. So I think we're gonna have to go to Starbucks. So all right, we'll do that. Okay, so where are we, Kyle? Well, if you look across the street, we're at 1342 Highland Avenue. So in Highland, we're going up this way. Hollywood Boulevard is going to be coming up later. We're going to go down Sunset. This next light is DeLongpra Avenue. If you can see across the street here, you got a little tent situation there, and that's actually neat, So that's good. They try to keep it neat. Some places, not so much in other places. So this building here has been in construction for a long time, but at least they're making progress, right? We're gonna cross the street at DeLongpra Avenue. So this is Highland, and we are continuing north on Highland Avenue. This next major light is gonna be Sunset. So we're gonna walk by a little encampment here in a little bit. And when I do walk by these encampments, I'm not going to be talking because, people are living there. So try to be respectful of the people that are in these little tents and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm going to turn the camera around, and the next light up here is Sunset. So we're going to be walking right by a little encampment, which is right by Sunset Boulevard. So Sunset is the next light. So as I turn the camera around and stop talking. So that actually was not there just a few days ago. So what'll happen is like they'll move them somewhere else, and then they'll just kind of like set up on a different street. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go get some coffee. So this is Sunset. So this is right past where we just were, and I'm actually gonna backtrack a little bit to go get some coffee, which is going to be Sunset in La Brea. My gym is going to be east, which is behind me, but I'm going to get coffee that way. So a little backtrack, but it's all right. So we're at La Brea and Sunset, and we turn around right here. This should look familiar, so we're going to go right in there. These are some phone numbers for community outreach and resources. So if you want to pause this and copy those, you can check them out. We're going to call that a success. All right, so we're heading back east. We're going to go back to Highland. So I'll see you at Highland. So where are we? We are now at Sunset in Highland, right by the Chick-fil-A. I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to walk across the street and see what we see. All right, we're doing the Beatles walk, Abbey Road, right across the street here. This is Chick-fil-A, and we're just gonna keep walking right by Chick-fil-A. This is at Sunset and Highland Avenue. So this is 6750 Sunset Boulevard at the Chick-fil-A. So I'm just gonna turn around.
Jay, your order is ready, please. Jay?
Jay, your order is ready. We're at McCadden, 1400 North McCadden, just to give you a bearing. Okay, so when we were here last time, this is the same track that we went on in the first video. So I'm just kind of gonna come back here and show you what we got, because this is right, basically this, where they spilled all this paint right here, this is right by the drive-through of Chick-fil-A. So this is the drive-through of Chick-fil-A right here, and then across the street, you know, you got your little. Actually, it's quite a sophisticated little setup right there. So yeah, so this is McCadden Sunset, which is where we are, and I'm gonna cross the street right here, and then we're just going to keep walking on Sunset, and then as we walk by I will stop talking. So 67 West Sunset Boulevard, that's where we are. This is right by the Hollywood Center Motel, which I showed you last time. I'll try to show you again. So, Hollywood Center Motel. This place has been in a lot of movies. It is no longer a motel. You can't like rent a room here, but it's pretty cool. And that is right by where we just were. We are at 6690 Sunset Boulevard, the Los Angeles Recording School. Pretty cool. They got like a really slick building. I like it. right across the street from the big church. This place across the street over here, 6671 Crossroads of the World. They used to have a casting center in there that I would drop off headshots and whatnot back in the day. All right, so this is that big beautiful church, and this is Cherokee and Sunset. So I've got like a tent there. This place right here, this street used to be full of tents and encampments, and I guess that between the city and the church, like they got them all help and put somewhere, so that's good. So this is this building right here, 6650 Sunset. This is Sunset Sound. Super famous recording place. One of my favorite musicians, Prince, has recorded here. So that goes to show, like, some of the, you know, everyone who's like a super famous person has at one point recorded a Sunset Sound. It's pretty cool. This says, "Who is housed when money talks?" And right here, it seems to be that somebody made like a little house out of pallets. And we are just right at the Healthy Housing Foundation. So I'm not sure if that thing out there, if the pallet house was a display or something. I don't know, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So these are all the places that they are making into places to put people. You can pause the video and check out the addresses. I'll have to check that out, see what that's all about, so that I don't want to give wrong information. So, because I actually have not checked it out, so I will do that. Okay, because I don't want to give the wrong idea about what's happening. You know, there aren't tents everywhere. You know, it's not like Hollywood is overrun with tents. It's just like little pockets and stuff like that. We're on Sunset, and you know, you can see, looks like a regular street. We're at Sunset and Wilcox. This is the Staples. I mean, as I point across the street, there's a tent there, but you know, it's not like apocalyptic or anything, except in certain areas. But so anyway, I'm just showing you things as they are, so you know, you can see it as they are. All right, so right now we are at the 6400 West Sunset Boulevard, and we're just going to keep on going. This is Sunset and Cahuenga. Right across the street you have the CNN building, you have the Art Van Gogh display, and we have a go sign. So this is Sunset and Ivar. This is the LA Film School right here, so that's pretty cool. Across the street, 24-hour fitness. You got your Cinerama Dome. That is going to be opened at some point in a year or so. We'll see what happens. Yep. Police activity ahead. LA Film School. Cool. Nice fountain. Food truck. All right, so we're coming up on Sunset and Vine. As you can see here, you know, nothing, all clean streets. So it's just pockets. Okay, in a couple of blocks is where we're gonna come up on the street where my gym is, and that's what we talked about in the beginning of this video. So we'll go see what that's all about. empty fountain at the super famous Chase building. Cool. This is a little restaurant called The Waffle. That's pretty cool. Good waffles. Can't eat them. The gluten thing. What are you gonna do? All right, where are we, Kyle? We are at Sunset in Argyle, and we are coming up on the Palladium. The Palladium is super famous. You've heard of it. And that's where we are. And El Centro is right up here. It's the next light, and that is actually the light where my gym is. And we're gonna go see what's going on over there. Hey Shrek, what's happening? The Palladium. Across the street, got some super nice condos. You know, I'm sure they're super nice on the inside. Just looks kind of like a boxy building on the outside. That's what they did to everything here. Everything's just a bunch of boxy buildings now. So I don't know why they're doing that. All right, we are coming up on El Centro Boulevard. We're going to be making a left on this particular street. And this will be, let's cross the street as we just saw someone. All right, so this is 1500 North El Centro Avenue. And we're gonna just take a little walk up this direction. Up here is my gym, right, it's a couple blocks from here. I'll show you in a second. Hey, these are those rental electric cars that I talked about in my other video when I came down here. And there are cars here now, so I could rent one if I wanted to. Blue LA Blink Mobility. Got the Chevy Bolts, excuse me. Cool. All right, so where are we, Kyle? We are at El Centro and Selma Avenue, and this is coming up right on the LA Fitness, which is my gym. So as you can see, like, these things are just right off. They could be anywhere, you know, kind of peppered throughout Hollywood. LA Fitness is where people go to exercise and whatnot, mostly. All right, so this is Vista Del Mar and El Centro. And we are coming up on to where the fire was. Crazy. The next major street is Hollywood Boulevard. And yeah, so this is right off of Hollywood, El Centro. Crazy. So yeah, it looks like looks like they've cleaned up a lot of it, but this is where they had, like, they got some pallets, so they obviously had, you know, some kind of like living situation with the pallets and shopping carts. This looks like some kind of old couch. It's probably on the inside of whatever it was. And yeah, so what a mess. Fortunately, you know, it didn't get into the building because it's stucco, so that's good. But this is crazy. I hope nobody got hurt. Yeah, they did a lot of cleanup already here. Got to make sure that the pole here isn't damaged, so they caution that. They'll come out and inspect that and make sure that's okay. But yeah, so go see my other video. That's my first walk. I'll have it linked in the description. I've done, like, this is my third tent video in Hollywood, so go check that out and you can see what this looked like before it burned down. All right, so to give a bearing on where this is, so this is El Centro, and this is Hollywood, and that's the beginning of the tents right there. And so across the street, that is the Pantages Theater. So, and that is Amoeba Records. So that will give you an idea of where we are on Hollywood. That is Shake Shack. And this building used to be the Hollywood Hemp Museum, History, Art, Culture. It has burned inside at some point. That wasn't from this, but yeah, so this got all boarded up a while ago. So whatever that fire was that happened yesterday didn't get inside the building, so that's good. This is the Jane Fonda Theater. So crazy. All right, so we turn around, Jane Fonda Theater, Pantages. So we're looking down that way. We're looking west on Sunset. This used to be Pep Boys, and I got a lot of work done at this Pep Boys when it was Pep Boys. Now it is a nothing. So this is what's happening. Hey guys, so on my walk, I was walking and ran into this lovely lady, Donna, and she's doing like an outreach program helping these people that are on the street. So let her talk and see what she's got to say about how we're helping the people.
Okay, so we're with USC, UCLA. We're doing a USC, UCLA. We're doing a confidential. Researchers want to learn from people age 18 plus experiencing homelessness in LA County. So what they do is we offer them the PATH program, and then they get to ask them. They do the survey. They get a $10 e-gift card for questions pertaining to COVID. Questions pertaining to encampment laws, following up regardless of following up to see if people are coming out to engage them about housing, just following them through the from unhoused to housed process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that like there are programs that are in place that are helping to get these people off the street and into housing?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, awesome.
Much more now than it has ever been.
Okay, that's beautiful.
All right,
that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna.
Okay.
Much love. All right, that was Donna. That was awesome. That was great to meet someone that's doing outreach and find out, you know, that these people are getting help, or that there's the opportunity for them to get off the street. So that just breaks my heart. Anyway, thank you so much for being a part of the journey, and I will always keep it real, and I'll see you on the next video. Be sure to click like on this video and subscribe and share it with people, you know, so that people can see what's happening. Okay, see you on the next one.